At 7 months pregnant, I learned our nursery fund was gone while standing in the furniture aisle holding a crib receipt. The card declined. I checked the banking app and saw the balance sitting there like a joke someone expected me to understand. Owen and I had saved for months. My overtime, his bonus, cash gifts from my aunt, a little envelope from my grandmother with 320s and a note that said, "Buy something soft." The money was supposed to become a crib, a dresser, and one safe chair for midnight feedings. I called Owen from the parking lot. He sounded calm too fast. He asked if I had checked recent purchases. I said the account was nearly empty. He said pregnancy made numbers feel bigger sometimes. That sentence did not hurt because it was cruel. It hurt because it sounded rehearsed. His mother, Denise, called 10 minutes later. She said Owen was worried about my stress. She said women in late pregnancy sometimes bought things and forgot. Then she said family money should stay flexible because emergencies happened. That was the first time I heard the outline of the lie. Owen's sister Cassie always had emergencies, rent emergencies, car emergencies, tattoo removal emergencies that somehow became family emergencies. Denise called them temporary storms. I called them patterns, but only in my head because Owen said I was harsh when I named things accurately. That night, I found the bank alert in my spam folder. External transfer completed. It did not show the recipient, only the amount and the last 4 digits of the account. I stared at those digits until they felt like a door with no handle. The crib store sent a cancellation email because the deposit failed. I did not cry until I saw the little gray picture of the crib disappear from the order page. There are humiliations nobody warns you about, like failing to buy furniture for a child who is still kicking inside you. Owen came home and asked me to give everyone grace. My name is Grace. He said it like a sermon and did not understand why I laughed. Then he admitted Cassie had needed help, but he said he only moved a little money until payday. A little money was almost the entire fund. He said Cassie would pay it back. I asked when. He said after things settled. People who live on other people's sacrifices love that phrase because it has no date, no amount, and no shame attached to it. Denise invited us to dinner the next night to calm the situation. That meant I was the situation. Owen begged me not to embarrass Cassie. I asked if Cassie was embarrassed when she accepted money meant for a crib. He said I was making it sound ugly. Before dinner, I called the bank. The representative could not give me every detail until I completed extra verification. But she confirmed the transfer was initiated from Owen's phone. She also said a recipient name could be confirmed on a recorded call if both account holders were present. I printed my payroll record, too. My last overtime check had gone directly into that fund. Owen had not added his bonus yet, despite telling my family he had. The nursery fund was not our shared sacrifice. It was mostly mine, wearing a married name. Cassie opened the door carrying a new leather bag. Not a grocery bag, not a rent emergency bag. A smooth tan bag with gold hardware. She hugged Owen first and asked me if the baby was making me moody. I looked at the bag longer than she liked. Denise had set the table like a peace treaty. Roast chicken, folded napkins, candles she only used when she wanted people to behave. She prayed for family unity before anyone sat down. I kept my eyes open because I had already learned what happened when everyone else closed theirs. Owen started by saying there had been confusion. Denise said pregnancy brain was real and nobody blamed me. Cassie said money stress made people suspicious. It was impressive, the way 3 adults could steal from a child and still make the mother sound unstable for noticing. I placed my phone in the middle of the table and called the bank. Owen's face changed before the representative answered. Denise asked what I was doing. I said I was removing confusion. Cassie stopped cutting her chicken. The representative verified me first. Then she asked Owen to verify himself because his device initiated the transfer. He whispered that this was unnecessary. I slid the phone closer to him. If it was family money, I said, family could hear where it went. The representative confirmed the transfer recipient, Cassandra Hale, Cassie. The room did not gasp. It tightened. Denise closed her eyes like prayer had become a curtain. Owen stared at the phone as if the bank had betrayed him by keeping records. Then the representative confirmed the amount. It was not a little money. It was the crib, the dresser, the chair, and most of my overtime. Cassie said she was going to pay it back. I asked, with what? The new bag or the next emergency? Owen finally admitted he approved the transfer because Cassie was behind on rent. Denise added that a baby did not need expensive furniture. I said a baby needed parents who did not turn her safety into a family loan. Nobody corrected the word loan. I opened my folder and placed my payroll record beside the phone. My overtime had funded the account. Owen's promised bonus was not there. Denise looked at him then, not at me. That tiny movement told me she had believed his version because it cost her nothing. I transferred my next paycheck into a new account before dessert. I canceled the joint card. I changed the baby registry password. Owen said I was making unilateral decisions. I said he had taught me the marriage was already making them without me. Cassie offered me the bag like a sacrifice. I told her I did not want leather. I wanted the nursery fund returned by Friday. Denise said that was cold. I said no. Cold was letting a pregnant woman stand in a store with a declined card and then calling her confused. A lawyer sent Owen a financial separation letter the next morning. He said I had gone too far. I reminded him the bank call had gone exactly far enough. It reached the place he thought family loyalty could hide, the line with his sister's name on it. My aunt bought the crib before I asked. My grandmother mailed another envelope with 3 20s and a note that said, "Buy something strong." I kept that note in the nursery drawer. Some people give money to control you. Some give it so you can stand. Owen still says I embarrassed him in front of his family. I did not. I let a bank statement finish a sentence he started. Money leaves tracks. So does loyalty. and when both pointed away from me and my daughter, I finally stopped following.